Casale Media is an ad tech veteran. I've been in the ecosystem for 14 years. The bulk of our business historically has been in the media sale realm, thus the name Casale Media. In the past 4 years, Programmatic has dramatically changed our business as it has many other businesses in the space. So a few weeks ago we announced the name change to Index Exchange to demonstrate our double down in programmatic and technology rather than the media sales of the house. Publishers for us are the media sellers. We're the technology layer that helps them sell better. Our big differentiator is transparency and technology. So transparency as it pertains to the intricate transactions that we're all facilitating on behalf of both publishers and buyers. I think for us, one thing that we recognized early on in programmatic is that for many it can be a bit of a black box. There's a lot of gray, and there's a lot of interesting business models that can live within that black box. For us, everything that we do on behalf of our publishers is transparent. We refer to ourselves as a neutral objective layer to make trading very, very trustworthy and very, very trusted. And with that, I think we've been able to carve out an interesting niche in the market where publishers have more choice when it comes to the SSPs that they work with and the different business models that they operate on behalf of their publishers. For us, I think the overall run rate for the company is about $200 million. So I think we've achieved in about a 4-year span a pretty significant book of business. The big transformation for us was moving from a 100% media business where all that revenue was directly transacted with salespeople to a 100% programmatic business where all that revenue comes through machines and trading. So that was a big transformative period for us that ended towards the end of last year. Insofar as what we're doing or where we're going, a lot of growth. Last year was a huge growth year for the company. I think it signified the completion of our pivot, which also was marked by the new name. And it's rolling out new tools. Publishers, I think, are starting to recognize that programmatic initially was a means to replace the way they were monetizing the impressions that they weren't using, unsold, remnant, their network relationships. And so for many years it was gravy, but not necessarily a meaningful revenue contributor. Of late, it's become a very significant revenue contributor, and it's also shown its teeth in what it can do and the way it can be leveraged by publishers to actually sell smarter, be as smart as the buy side by leveraging the data that they have to represent their brands in a way that are more interesting to very, very smart and savvy buyers that are increasingly using this channel. The buy side's maturing and moving money. I think those are the two big changes that we're seeing on a daily basis. And the money's moving very fast, and it makes a lot of sense. For the buy side, they can now leverage a whole host of data that allows them to inform their buys relative to their business goals. So if you kind of compare the sales paradigm of the past, where the publishers curated and selected impressions based on their expectations of what the clients want, today the client knows what they want, and that's what they buy. So as they've started to feel that out, they've pushed a lot more money in that channel.